Hello, everyone. Welcome to How to Live a Joyous and Harmonious Life, the podcast where we explore the essence of transforming challenges into stepping stones for a fulfilling life. I'm your host, Myriam-Rose Kohn, the dream job expert. Having navigated the turbulent waters of career transitions and personal transformations myself, I'm here to share insights, stories, and strategies to help you find your path to a joyous and harmonious life. This show is for anyone seeking inspiration to make meaningful changes, confidently pursue their passions, and live with a deeper sense of purpose. Why tune in? Because here we believe in the power of aligning with your true self to unlock a life filled with joy and harmony. All right, so before we launch into this podcast, I would like to share a little bit about myself so that you understand where I'm coming from and why it is now my passion to help you reach the same confidence in transforming your life. I had to go through two career transitions myself. The first one was when at the time, my husband came home one Monday at 5 p.m. and told me he was leaving the next morning at 9 a.m. and not even 24-hour notice. But the problem was he had not allowed me to work while we were married. So now I have two young children whom I need to feed, and how am I going to pay for rent or the mortgage, whichever the case may be? And so I turned to what I knew first, and I went into teaching while I started to build up my own business in administrative support services. Now, with teaching, I love to teach. I really do. But the way the education system has evolved now is that the students get to dictate what they want to learn and how they want the program to run. And on the other side, you have the administration telling you that you have to write student learning outcomes. How do you do that when your student doesn't want to learn? So there was one thing. And when I got burned out, in the meantime, I had started slowly to build up my business. And along the line in my business, it slowly evolved because my clients had come to me and said, well, before the jobs always came to me. Now they want me to submit a resume. Can you write me a resume? Well, at the time I could not, so I got in touch with the at the time there was only one organization, the Professional Association of Resume Writers, and so I took their training and became certified. Later served on their national certification board for 20 years. But the resume only gets your foot in the door. And what gets you the job is the interview. So I became a certified interview professional to teach my clients the questions they needed to pose, how to connect with the interviewer, and also how to bring the interview back on track when it derails. And of course, there are myriad things going on with a career. I became a career coach, a certified career management coach, so that I could help my clients no matter where they were in their career or their position. An example would be to be in the right place, but having a bad boss, and or being in the wrong department, but the right company, or not really know what you're fulfilled. So how do you get past a glass ceiling as well? So that was the next step. So how to get out of a toxic environment. And that is just as crucial as having the right position, meaning the right job for you. Because if you work in a toxic environment, your health is going to suffer greatly, not to mention your life. Because if you're unhappy at work, you go home unhappy. And so you have an unhappy life all around, and that's not healthy. Gives you a lot of headaches. higher blood pressure, not lower, higher blood pressure, which leads to more diseases. So you need to get out of that as well. So slowly but surely, once I had this going, I told you I had two career transitions. I went from into teaching, then into starting my own business and bringing along all the experiences I learned. I also added how to conduct a proper job search because it's not filling out applications and waiting to be called. So, just to give you a brief overview, but the thing that stuck by me, because doing this career business was very tough, not having any connections to the corporate world. But what I had was a deep belief in me that I could do this, that that is what I meant to be, excuse me, that is what I was meant to do. My journey has been one of continual self discovery and reinvention. These experiences taught me the importance of resilience, adaptability, and the courage to follow one's calling. This, this podcast is born from my desire to empower others with the wisdom gained from my journey and the journey of those I've had the privilege to guide as a coach and resume writer. Each episode of our show is crafted to provide you with insights and strategies for overcoming life's hurdles and embracing change. We'll dive into conversations with guests who have remarkable stories of transformation, resilience, and success. These are individuals who have not only achieved personal growth, but are also committed to uplifting others. We'll cover topics ranging from career transitions and personal development to finding balance and joy in everyday life. Expect to hear real stories, the challenges they faced, and how our guests navigated their paths to a more harmonious life. Our goal is not just to share stories, but to distill actionable life lessons that you can apply to your own journey. Whether it's developing a positive mindset, strategies for personal growth, or practical advice for career advancement, each episode is designed to provide value that can be implemented immediately. Additionally, we'll often include book and resource recommendations to further support your personal and professional development. In our upcoming episodes, we'll be featuring a diverse range of guests, from individuals who've made dramatic career pivots to those who found innovative ways to inject more joy and balance into their lives. While I can't reveal too much, I promise that these stories will inspire, motivate, and perhaps even challenge you to think differently about your own life's journey. If you're seeking inspiration to make a change, find balance, or simply enjoy more joy in your life, then you're in the right place. I encourage you to subscribe, share this podcast with friends, and engage with us on social media. Your journey to a joyous and more harmonious life starts here. If you'd like to get in touch with me, the information is right below this video. And please feel free to reach out either by phone or email or through my LinkedIn page. And remember, life is too short to settle. When you align with your true purpose, happiness follows, not just for you, but for all those around you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, keep striving for joy and harmony in all that you do. This is Myriam-Rose Kohn, signing off from How to Live a Joyous and Harmonious Life. Be well and live joyously.